Hi guys, I'm now 1 month post hair transplant surgery and I'm so happy. My hair is growing so long now. So I've had a lot of questions about hair loss after having a hair transplant surgery. People asking me, will my new hair drop out before it regrows? Now the information on this is that hair transplants using the FUE technique or the Sapphire DHI, which I have had, will initially continue to grow after you've had your hair transplant. The follicles are put in and that grows once they've been transplanted. After about 2 to 4 weeks, the freshly transplanted hair may fall out again. This is called shedding and it occurs because the hair grafts, regardless of the technique used to transplant them, are briefly cut off from the blood supply and can't be provided with nutrients from the body. But there is no reason to panic. The hair follicles remain in the scalp and new hair begins to grow again after about 3 months, depending on your predisposition. Usually after 9 to 12 months, you can enjoy a full head of hair. Some may take up to 18 months at the latest. As the transplanted hairs have the right genetic information, they will last you a lifetime. When the shedding of transplanted hair occurs after the procedure, most people talk about shock loss. This is not the correct term. The correct term is actually shedding. Shock loss is something completely different. It's estimated that about 5% of patients will continue to have a normal hair growth after their surgery and it won't drop out. So I'm on week 4 and I've noticed actually a slight thinning of the hair where some follicles have just popped out, but this is completely normal. When we think of the hair cycle of a hair, that the hair grows and pops out like a tooth so that the next one can grow beneath it and push it out. That's the cycle of the hair. So of 2,500 which have been transplanted, it's only natural that some of them would have come to the end of their hair cycle and popped away. So I've noticed a few hairs around the temples have actually popped out, as well as some on the eyebrows. This was expected. I was expecting to lose all of them, but as I stand at week 4, I have probably 90% of them still in place. Will I be one of the lucky 5%? I really don't know, but this is my progress for week 4. Also, my eyebrows are growing long enough now that I will soon be able to do my first eyebrow trim. This is a completely new experience for me, even though in the past I have cut the odd one that's gone off at a funny direction or plucked them. As you've probably seen my horror pictures of having my eyebrows plucked for so many years. So I'm looking forward to my first eyebrow trim, which I will do myself, and just take a pair of nail scissors or hair scissors to just trim off 1 millimeter or so to keep it at the same length as my existing eyebrows. I have, I would say, around 80% sensation now. I can feel the touch of my fingertips in my transplanted area, but there is still a very slight bit of numbness at week 4. So around 80% sensation to my scalp here. I have no bruising or swelling, and everything else is fine. I'm going about my life as normal. And really, a hair transplant does not stop you from doing everything that you did prior to having surgery. So I hope that you've enjoyed seeing my before and after photos so far. It is just 1 month into my 1-year recovery. I will continue to share my journey and my progress for the coming months of this 1-year period. Hopefully this time next year you will see the most wonderful reveal when I share my before and after pictures side by side with a full head of beautiful, long, glossy hair. So uplifting and inspiring to be able to go through this procedure, share this procedure, and bring hope and happiness to others that you are really not alone if you are facing hair loss, if your hair is thinning, receding, or exposing your scalp. There is something that can be done for men and women alike. And in talking about this and sharing this, we can normalize the taboo of hair loss, taking something that we would have suffered in silence over and finding a permanent treatment that works. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey, and remember to follow me on my blog at tracykiss.com for all of my progress and pictures throughout. I would love to hear your thoughts, feelings, findings, feedback and comments on this. Please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all soon.